didn't see you there. What's up? So your mom tells me you're starting basketball, and I think that is awesome. Since I can't be there to help, this is my way of hopefully showing you some drills and some things you can work on so that you can become a better basketball player. I rode my bike a few miles to get here. This is the only paved place on the island that's kind of flat that we can do this, so let's have a little fun. Okay, so basics of basketball. The first thing that you should know is that when we start doing these dribbling drills, you're going to want to keep your eyes up. Okay? You don't want to be looking down at the basketball because you're not going to be a good teammate if you're only looking at the basketball and you're not looking up at your teammates on who you can pass to. You can see what the defense is doing and you'll just be better. So keep your eyes up. There's a part of your hand that never touches the basketball. Okay? The part that never touches your basketball we call the heel of the hand. If you think the heel of your foot, it's kind of the same thing for your hand. It's this bottom part of your palm. Okay, so you want the basketball to touch your pads here and your fingers. It never touches the palm. And you don't slap at the ball. You let the ball rise up into your hand and then you push it back down. Up into your hand, push it back down. Okay? So the first drill that we're going to do is called individual ball handling workout. Okay, so individual means it's just by yourself, which is great. You can do this anytime you're by yourself. And then ball handling, so you're going to get really good at bouncing this basketball because you want to make sure you can take care of it and you want to make sure the defense can't steal it, and you're just going to be a much better basketball player if you can take care of the basketball and handle it really well. So individual ball handling workout. We usually do this for about 2 minutes when I would do a camp. So we'll see if we can make this work for 2 minutes. Okay, so now that this is your first time doing an individual ball handling workout, it's going to last longer than 2 minutes, okay? But when you're doing it by yourself, do these different drills for about 2 minutes and you should be tired afterwards and you should get a lot better, okay? So keep your eyes up. Remember which part of your hand touches the basketball, not the heel, but the palm. Make sure that your pads and your fingers are the only thing that touch the basketball, and you're going to bounce the ball really hard when we get to that, but I'll go over that. Okay, so first thing is we want to warm up our hands with the basketball. So make like a cup with your hand so that you can patch the ball into each hand, and this will warm up your hands to be able to handle the basketball really well. Okay, just pass it back and forth as hard as you can. And we're not slapping it, we're passing it back and forth so it sticks into our hand. Okay? The next one is we're going to go behind the back. Okay? Now, one thing I didn't say is if I'm going this fast, it's way easy for me. It might not be easy for you, but I've been doing this for a long time. But I'm not going to get any better if I only go this fast because this is really comfortable for me. If you want to get good at basketball or anything, you got to get uncomfortable. So you got to try hard. Okay, so I'm going to go around my back really fast. And if I make a mistake, that's good. And I just get my ball back and I do it again. Oh, if it goes away, I get it and I keep going. Then we switch directions and we go the other way. Okay, and we go fast, we go fast, we go fast. If I make a mistake, that's good. That means I'm trying hard. All right, so you go around the back one way, around the back the other way. The next one is you go between the legs or around one leg. Okay, so I'm going around my left leg and I'm going as fast as I can. I make a mistake, that's good. Then I switch directions and go the other way. Then I go on the other leg and go as fast as I can. Now look where my eyes are. I'm looking right at you the whole time. I'm not looking down at the basketball because I won't be good at ball handling if I'm looking at the basketball. Switch directions around that other leg. Okay, and we can go around both legs. We call this figure eights. I'm still looking up. My knees are bent. I'm not bent over like this. My knees are bent. I'm in a nice athletic position. Okay, around both legs. You can switch directions if you can too. With smaller hands, it might not be as easy, but it's a good thing to practice. All right. Okay, now that we're dribbling, we're going to make sure that we're in a nice athletic position. I know you're right-handed, so we'll start with your strong hand. That's what we call it. But we can't just work on our strong hand. We got to work on our other hand as well. So nice athletic position. Our knees are bent, and we're going to start bouncing the ball. Now remember, we don't slap the ball. That's not how you handle the basketball. You push the ball down into the ground, it comes up, and you kind of catch it with your hand as you throw it back down again. Okay, so it looks like this. Now, when I'm dribbling, I don't want to dribble way up here. Okay, it's really easy for the defender to steal the basketball, and you're not going to be quick if you're dribbling way up here. Okay, I want you to dribble low and dribble as hard as you can. Okay, and we're not slapping, remember? So keep in your right hand this whole time. We're going to dribble it as hard and as fast as we can and low. Keep our eyes up. All right, ready, go. See? I'm dribbling as hard as I can. I'm keeping my hand up. Another thing you can practice is put your other hand down as if you're blocking it from the defender. But dribble hard, dribble low, dribble fast. Keep your eyes up, all with your right hand. Okay. Now, you should be just as comfortable when you get to this point with your left hand. Now, it's not going to start out like that, but the more you practice, the better your left hand will be. And instead of it being your weak hand, it'll just be your other hand. We don't want any weak hands, all right? So, nice athletic position, eyes up, and you're going with your left hand. Dribble hard, dribble low, dribble fast. Ready, go. Notice what part of the hand is touching the ball. Make sure that heel of the hand isn't touching. Keep your eyes up. Dribble hard, dribble low, dribble fast. Good. Okay. Those things you can do all the time just to practice on your ball handling. You want to be really comfortable with both of those. The next one we're going to call a 1-2 cross. So you're going to dribble 2 times with your right hand, quick low crossover to your left hand, 2 bounces with your left hand, low quick crossover to your right. So it's 1-2 cross, 1-2 cross. The more comfortable you get, the harder you do it, the lower, the faster, the better. Keep your eyes up, 1-2 cross, 1-2 cross, 1-2 cross. I'm staying in a nice athletic position, my knees bent. All right, making mistakes, that's good. I get my ball, I come right back to it, 1-2 cross. This ball is very wet right now because I got a break in the rain. Here we are. All right, good job. Okay, the next drill in this individual ball handling workout is you're gonna dribble around one leg. So you're gonna have to dribble really low, you're gonna be really in control, and you're still gonna try to keep your eyes up. Okay, if you have to look every once in a while when you're still getting used to it, I understand, but after a while you should not have to look at it. So I'm just gonna dribble around my right leg, keeping the ball low, my eyes up, I'm still looking right at you, and I'm just practicing going around my leg as low and as fast, as quick as I can. Okay, now, again, we don't want any weak hands, so I should be able to do the exact same thing with my left leg. Okay, so dribble low, dribble fast, keep your eyes up. See? Around the leg. Good, keep your eyes up, eyes up, eyes up. Dribble hard. Even though we're dribbling low, if you dribble soft, the ball's just gonna die on the ground. Still gotta pound the ball into your hand so that it sticks when it comes back up. Again, if you dribble hard, you're gonna be a much better basketball player. All right, good. Now, you do both of those combined. Figure 8. You're going to go around your right leg, then around your left leg. Around your right leg, still dribble hard, keep your eyes up. Dribble in this figure 8. If you're making mistakes, that's good. That means you're getting better. Okay? Good job. All right, the next one, this is going to take some getting used to, but for individual ball handling workout, we're going to go in front of our body with just our right hand, and we're going to take the ball from right to left. Okay? If you got to start off really small, that's good. And then when you get more comfortable, start going further and further to the right and to the left. I made a little mistake. That's good because I'm pushing myself. Okay? So I'm still keeping the ball low, but I'm going right to left with my right hand. All right. Once you do that, you're going to do it with your left hand. Right to left. Right to left. Right to left. Again, the more you challenge yourself, the better. If you make mistakes, that's great. Let it go further and further, the more comfortable you get. Okay, we're going to do the same thing, except going right to left. We're going to go front to back. So I'm still in this nice athletic position. My eyes stay up. I'm going to dribble hard, and I'm going to go to the side of my body, front to back. This is all going to make you more comfortable with the basketball. You want the ball to be safe in your hands. And when you're able to do all these things with the basketball, even though there might not be things you do in a game, these are going to make you so comfortable with this basketball that what you do in a game is easy and you're not going to lose the ball. Okay? Now with your left hand, front to back, front to back. Try to keep your eyes up. Try to dribble hard, dribble low, dribble fast. Push yourself, make mistakes. That's awesome. As long as you hurry up and try again, we're all good. Okay, this next one we're going to do 2-ball basketball dribbling. Now, I said we have to get uncomfortable if we're going to get good. Obviously, you're never going to be dribbling 2 basketballs at once in a game. But if you're uncomfortable now, then what you have to do in a game with just 1 basketball, no problem. So, nice athletic position. We're going to dribble both basketballs. This is only if you have 2. Maybe you have to borrow a friend. Ask mom, hey, Or maybe your uncle will get you one for Christmas, who knows. All right, so we're gonna make one sound with these basketballs. Okay, we want them to dribble at the exact same time. We're gonna keep our eyes up. We're gonna dribble low, dribble hard, dribble fast. And we're gonna push them down so hard into the ground that they come right back into our hand. We keep pushing them. So, making one sound. Okay, the harder you go, the more difficult it is. The more you push yourself, the better you'll get. Okay, we're making one sound, one sound, one sound. All right, now we're gonna make two sounds. So we alternate them like pistons on a car. Ready? Two sounds, two sounds. Push ourselves, push ourselves, push ourselves. Keep your eyes up, keep your eyes up. Good. All right, now the next thing you can do with two basketballs is you dribble one really low and one a little higher. All right, so it's gonna look like this. My left hand's gonna be really low, my right hand's gonna be a little higher. Again, we're gonna make ourselves uncomfortable, and it's gonna be weird, but you're gonna get better. All right, so it looks like this. Good, one high, one low. And then we alternate. We go right low, left high. Keep our eyes up if we can. Stay nice and low. Push it hard even though you're dribbling it low, or you're dribbling it high. You still want to dribble those really hard. If you want to keep pushing yourselves, you can go left to right with both basketballs, which is pretty difficult. Again, maybe this isn't what you do at the beginning, but you can try this the better you get. And you can go front to back with your left and right hands. Again, it's uncomfortable, but you're gonna get better. Okay, the next thing to know that's really important is something called the triple threat. Okay, triple means three, and a threat means you're a threat to pass, you're a threat to shoot, and you're a threat to dribble. All right, so triple threat, you're able to do all three of those things: pass, dribble, and shoot. All right, so for your triple threat, again, nice athletic position. We're always ready to move, do whatever we need to do in this position. Straight legs, we're not athletic. All right, so our knees are bent. Since you're right-handed, the ball's gonna be slightly on the right side of your body. And from this position, I'm able to pass to a teammate, I'm able to shoot, okay? Or I'm able to take off and dribble. All right, now a triple threat, what you should know is your left foot, being right-handed, your left foot is your pivot foot. That's really important to know. Your left foot is your pivot foot. You can move as much as you want with your left foot staying on the ground, okay? I can step forward, I can step back with my right foot, but my left foot stays on the ground. That's a triple threat, and that's your pivot foot, all right? If I was to be moving my right leg, and then I step with my left before I do anything, that's a travel, all right? So left foot stays planted in the ground, and I'm able to do whatever I want with my right foot, okay? Now, what you can work on with a triple threat is if you have a defender that's right up in front of you, you don't want them to just take the ball. So you want to work on pivoting. The main pivots you want to do is you want to pivot forward, which is put your right foot right in front of your left, staying low, pivot back to where you were. Pivot forward, pivot back. Now with the ball, we don't want to just keep it here because the defender just could reach out and grab it. All right, so with your ball, make a moon, like a small circle, okay? Now make either the top half or the bottom half of that circle. Top half, bottom half. Every time we pivot, you either want to do the top half or the bottom half. It makes it so the defender can't grab it from you. There was a bottom half of the circle and I stepped forward. Top half of the circle when I step back. I can do the opposite. I can go top half of the circle going forward, bottom half of the circle going back. Okay, this is going to make it really difficult for a defender to get the basketball if you're going to do a half circle either up or down while you're pivoting. Okay, when I said the triple threat, one of the main things you can do, because there's three, is you can dribble out of your triple threat. Okay, now the way most beginner players mess up is that they travel every time after they come out of a triple threat. Remember, my left foot needs to stay in the ground while my right foot can move. The only way that my left foot can move is if I start to dribble. All right? So if I start to move that left foot before I start to dribble, that's a travel. All right? So there's something called a positive step. A positive step. Positive means to go forward. So again, when we go forward with that positive step, we're going to step with our right foot and we're going to dribble the basketball. You can practice just that move. Step forward and dribble. Step forward and dribble. I'm keeping that ball on the right hand side of my body because remember, triple threat, ball's a little on my right hand side. I'm able to pass, dribble, or shoot. Well, I'm going to dribble, step forward with the right, bounce it with the right. Step forward with the right, bounce it with the right. Once I do that in a game, I can step and dribble. Now my left foot can go and I can do whatever I want to do on the basketball court. Okay? So keep practicing that positive step. Positive step. A negative step, which is what we don't want to do. So what a lot of young players do also is they do this when they start going. See how my left foot slid back? Well, if I do that when I catch the ball, that's a travel because again, my pivot foot has to stay in the ground. So positive step, dribble. All right, so we're going to do a drill with that positive step. All right, so the drill with this positive step is we're going to practice what's called an open dribble. All right, open dribble means the court is open in front of me. I'm going to be in that triple threat. I'm going to take a positive step and I'm just going to dribble the ball out in front of me with my right hand and keep it in your right hand. So it looks like this. Look at my feet. Ready? Remember, positive step. So when you're on one side of the court, you're going to do an open dribble. It's going to look like this. Positive step, dribble with the right hand.
Yeah!
Okay, same thing. Positive step, dribble with your right hand. All right.
Well done, yes.
Good job!
Say hi to my neighbors.
That's right.
Have a good day. Okay, so you're going to do that open dribble, and I want you to do it up and down the court 4 times. So 1 down, 2 back, 3 down, 4 back, all with your right hand, all making sure you're taking a positive step. Carly, something you can do to make sure, or Grant, make sure she takes a positive step. Put your foot behind her left foot, okay? So when she starts, she won't be able to push her left foot back and take that negative step and travel. So if you put your foot there, that's going to teach her that she has to take that forward positive step with her right foot. Okay, girls are always better listeners than the boys, so I didn't usually have to do this with the girls, so you're probably fine. So you're going to do this 4 times, and I'm going to do them with you, all right? So I get in this nice athletic position in my triple threat, ball's on the right side of my body, and you're going to step forward with your right foot, dribble with your right hand, try to keep the ball at about your waist level down, dribble hard, keep your eyes up. Don't look at that ball. You're not a good teammate if you're looking at that ball. All right, so ready? Positive step, go. Same thing coming back. Triple threat, positive step, dribble with my right hand. Eyes up the whole time. Same thing. Okay, now we don't always want to just dribble with our right hand. We want to be able to dribble with our left hand, all right? So when you're going to go in a positive step and you want to go to your left hand, you got to do what's called a crossover. Now remember when we made that small moon, you have the small circle, either the half circle down or half circle up? Well, you're in this triple threat and you're going to do a half circle and put it to your other hip, your left hip, and start dribbling with your left hand before you step with your left foot. So I step across, dribble with my left hand, and then I take off. And it's going to look more athletic than that, but a good thing to practice is step across, dribble with that left hand. Step across, dribble with that left hand. So I'm going to do an open dribble, this time with my left hand. Triple threat, crossover step, dribble with that left hand, keep your eyes up, dribble with your left hand to the other side. 4 times again, all right? So, crossover step, dribble with the left hand. Coming back, triple threat, crossover, dribble with that left hand coming back. Same thing, 2 more times. Okay, keep your eyes up. Okay, another thing that you can practice is called a control dribble. Control dribble is if you have a defender on you. Remember, an open dribble, if I'm just able to dribble like this running up the court, that means I don't have a defender that's trying to steal it. But if a defender might be there, if they're right in front of me and they're trying to steal the ball, kind of demonstrated this when we were just practicing the dribbling. A control dribble, you can think it, control starts with a C. You make a C with your arms. If the defender's here and I block their ability to steal the ball and I dribble with my right hand, I'm making a C with my arms, and this is a control dribble. I'm able to still look up the court. I can see past my defender to see if I need to pass to someone or dribble somewhere, but I'm keeping it safe. My thumb down on my opposite hand, on my left hand, and I'm still dribbling hard and looking up. This is a good one to practice. I can go backwards, good thing to practice. I can go forwards in a control dribble, backwards in a control dribble, forwards in a control dribble. Kind of walk like a crab, looks kind of crazy. Okay, my feet stay apart, I'm still staying in this athletic position. So try that a few times. Go forward and back. Go 5 dribbles back, 5 dribbles forward, 5 dribbles back, 5 dribbles forward. Ready? Control dribble with the right hand, my left thumb down, I'm still looking up the court. I want to be a good teammate. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, everything we can do with our right hand, we want to be able to do with our left. So here's a control dribble with our left hand. Practice this. My right thumb is down. I'm still dribbling hard with this left hand, and I'm looking up. Okay, we can do that same drill. Once we get used to this, go 5 dribbles backwards, 5 dribbles forwards, 5 dribbles back, 5 dribbles forward. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now if we want to get uncomfortable, we're probably not ever going to have to dribble backwards just while running, but it's a good thing. Again, we want this ball to be our friend. It'll do what we want it to do, it'll do what we ask, but we want to get used to it. So if we're going backwards, we're still going to try to keep our eyes up, we're still going to dribble hard, dribble low, and it's just so we can get more comfortable with the basketball. This is going to be uncomfortable, but it'll make you more comfortable with the basketball in the end. So, dribble backwards, right hand. Same thing. Dribbling backwards, my right hand. Okay, now we're going to dribble backwards with our left hand. You guessed it. We don't want this to be our weak hand. We want it to just be our other hand. Ready? Go. Dribbling backwards with the left. Dribbling backwards with the left. Same thing. Dribbling backwards with the left. Dribbling backwards with the left. Good job. At least I hope so. I'm not there. Alright, so once you get better with those, we can do a little more advanced skills, okay? The next one is an open dribble crossover, is what we call it. Your coach might call these things differently, but the way that I'm teaching you how to do them is probably going to be what they would want for you to do anyways. So, an open dribble crossover. Remember, open dribble means that there's no one up ahead of me, and I can, like no defender, like right on me trying to steal it, so I can dribble with that open dribble, just dribbling up the court. And let's say I'm dribbling up the court and I see something that my teammate's doing over there that makes me want to go get them the ball and I want to head that way. Well, I got to be able to cross over and then I can put the ball in my other hand and start going towards them so I can pass them the ball. Alright? The best thing that I want a young player to do is when they cross over, the ball hits the ground at the same time the foot hits the ground to cross over. So it looks like this. Okay, I'm running. Dribbling with my right leg, or my right hand, and when I stick my right foot out to cross over, the ball hits the ground at the exact same time. Now I'm dribbling with my left hand, and I wanted to cross over there, ball hits the ground, foot hits the ground. If you saw that, watch, ball hits the ground, foot hits the ground when I plant to go the other direction. So a drill you can do, start in your triple threat, take your positive step, you're dribbling with your right hand, you want to cross over, ball hits the ground, foot hits the ground. Ball hits the ground, foot hits the ground. You can go this speed. This is great. Starting a triple threat again. Take your positive step, ball hits the ground, foot hits the ground. Ball hits the ground, foot hits the ground. Ball hits the ground, foot hits the ground. You can do that so many times in a little area. Crossover, 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 okay? The reason that's really good is it's a really fast move. It's really hard for a defender who's maybe up the court to stick with you when you go quickly from one hand to the other as the ball hits the ground, foot hits the ground. A lot of young players, they do what's called a carry, which is illegal. It'll be the other team's ball if you do this. When they're dribbling and they want to cross over, they put the ball on top of their hand. Can't do that. And then they cross over. So their crossover looks like this. It's slow and it is illegal. Don't want to practice that. So, you cross over, ball hits the ground, foot hits the ground. Okay? So, go up and back on the court 4 times, just doing an open dribble crossover. It looks like this. Start your triple threat. Coming back. Notice my eyes are up the whole time. I'm looking at my teammates. Pause it. What if I wanted to start with a crossover going to my left? Still take that positive step with a crossover, left hand, going. Don't always have to start going right. It's a good idea to practice going to the left. Okay, that's good. Okay, and the last one I want to teach you today is the best way to pass. There's 3 types of passes for the most part. The first one is the chest pass. Okay, your chest right in front of you. This is where the chest pass starts with the ball. You gotta be in a nice athletic position. I'd be in my triple threat. I can put it on my chest and I can make a pass. I'll show you how to do that. The other type of pass that I want to teach is a bounce pass. So you bounce the ball into the ground to your teammate. And the last one, and since you play soccer, this will be familiar, keeping my left foot down because it's my pivot foot, is an overhead pass. Step with my right foot, the ball is over my head, and you're going to pass the ball to your teammate over the head, okay? That'll make it so that it's hard for a defender to get it. If they're in front of you, you can throw over your head, go over their hands, and you can pass to your teammate that's behind the defender. So, for a chest pass, if we stay in our triple threat, our left foot stays on the ground because it's our pivot foot. The ball is in front of your chest for a chest pass, and you can pass this to your mom, to your dad, to your sister, to your teammates when you're practicing this drill. You're just going to do chest passes back and forth to each other. The way you do a chest pass is you step forward with that right foot because our left foot stays in the ground, our triple threat. Step forward with our right foot, and you push the ball out in front of you, and both of your thumbs face down when you make that pass. Okay, so I'm going to throw this ball into the woods over here, so I'll be back. Okay, because I don't have anyone to pass to. But it looks like this. Step with our right foot. We're going to pass from our chest, and I want you to finish with your thumbs pointing down. So it looks like this. Okay, that'll make the ball spin backwards, which is easier for your teammate to catch. I'm going to go get the ball. Okay, I'm back. So, we're in our triple threat. We want to make a chest pass to our teammate. You and your mom, you and your dad, you and your friends, whatever. You're going to take that step, and you're going to finish with your thumbs down. See if you can get that ball to roll backwards. I'm going to go get it. We kept our left foot down. We step with our right. Same thing when we do a bounce pass. All right? For a bounce pass, you're going to finish with your hands the same direction, with your thumbs pointing down. All right? But you're going to throw the ball into the ground so that it bounces up to whoever you're passing to, all right? Now, a good way to think of a bounce pass, and I'm not sure where you're at in school, but if you are passing to your teammate, you want the ball to bounce about 75% of the way to them, or 3/4. So it's more than half, but not right at their feet where they can't catch it. So you want to throw it on the other side of halfway between you guys. All right, that way the ball will bounce low to your teammate and it'll stay fast. If you bounce too close to you, it'll bounce up really high. A defender's probably going to steal it. All right, so that's not what you want. So, same thing. You start the ball at your chest, but you take a step with your right foot, keeping your left foot on the ground, and you're going to throw the ball into the ground more than halfway to your teammate. So it looks like this. Okay, notice my thumbs are still pointing down. Thumbs are still pointing down. Now, with a bounce pass, if you have a defender right in front of you, obviously you can't just step right into them and bounce the ball, okay? You're going to throw it right into them. Sometimes you have to step around your defender to make this pass. So you can go and put it on your hip, go around your defender, and throw it to the right. So this is a good thing to practice. Step out and push the ball still a little more than halfway to your teammate. You can do the exact same thing when you go to the left. You're going to step and you can push the ball to your teammate going around your defender the other way. So it would look like this. It would be a bounce pass to the outside, pushing it down into the ground a little more than halfway so your teammate can catch it low. I definitely stepped in dog poop, by the way. Yeah, really, really cool. All right, or you can step the other way, keeping my left foot down, step with my right foot, and pass the ball to your teammate the other way. All right? Now, the last one is an overhead pass. All right? And you can just overhead pass back and forth to your teammate, your mom, your dad, whoever. For the overhead pass, similar to what you do in soccer, okay? But you can't run up to it to make your pass because that's a travel. So, I'm in my triple threat, and let's see, I see a teammate way down the court, and I want to pass them the ball, but there's defenders between us. Put the ball above your head, you still take your step, and you're going to keep the ball high and pass and snap your wrists the exact same way, but keep your hands high. Don't go all the way down like a soccer player often will. Keep your hands high. So it looks like this. Step, keep the ball high. All right? That one went really far into the woods. Oh my gosh. There's not dog poop anywhere else around here. Of course, just right where I set up my camera. All right, so that's the overhead pass. All right, step with your right foot, keep your hands above your head, and pass the ball back and forth. That's another good passing drill to do with your teammate, whoever you're practicing with. While you're doing all of those passes, the chest pass, the bounce pass, the overhead pass, what you're gonna wanna do is say your teammate's name every time you make the pass. It's gonna sound ridiculous if you're doing it over and over again with your mom, let's say. You'd be mom, 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 and she already hears that enough, but it's really important on a basketball court to have your name being said, because if I'm running down the court and you said, Uncle Storm, I'd look at you as you were passing the ball. If you don't say my name and you just pass the ball to me, it's gonna hit me on the back of the head. We're gonna look ridiculous and we're gonna lose. So every time you make a pass, your chest pass, mom, or dad, or I don't know your friends' names, but let's say Hayden, all right, or coach, whoever it is, you're going to want to make sure you put a name on a pass. It's really important. Okay, so now that we've done all the instruction, you can just skip forward to this part from now on if you just want the workout. So, 2-minute ball handling workout, individual. What do? Keep our legs bent, our eyes up. We know which part of the hand always touches the ball and what never touches the ball. And we're just going to warm up our hands, and then we're going to, just stick with me. We're going to do this for about 2 minutes, all right? Okay, our 2-minute ball handling workout. Let's warm up those hands, keep your eyes up, push yourselves. If you make mistakes, that's good, all right? Keep a cup with your hand, warm up those hands. All right, around the back. Remember, if we make mistakes, it's good. Get right back to it. Around the back, around the back. Eyes up, eyes up. Okay, switch directions. Good, good, good. Push yourself, push yourself, push yourself. Good, around one leg. Good, as fast as you can. Mistakes are good. That means you're getting better, you're getting uncomfortable. Switch directions on that same leg. Good, good, good. Other leg. Keep your eyes up. We're not looking down at that basketball. We're looking up. Where are our teammates? All right, switch directions. Oop. Good, made a mistake. That's a good thing. Okay, figure eights. Eyes up, eyes up. We're getting used to having this basketball in our hands. Switch directions. Good. Nice. All right, now we're just gonna dribble. All right, we're gonna dribble hard, dribble fast, dribble low with our right hand. Good, eyes up, eyes up, eyes up. If you wanna practice that control dribble, you can with that left thumb down, looking up. Left hand. Dribble hard, dribble low, dribble fast. We don't have weak hands, we just have our other hand. Good, 1, 2, cross. Cross, 1, 2, cross. Cross, 1, 2, cross. Okay, we're gonna dribble around one leg. Good. Hit the ball low, dribble hard. Good. Dribble around that other leg. Dribble low, dribble hard. Good, our eyes stay up. Dribble around both legs, figure eight. Ooh, made a mistake, that's a good thing. Get the ball quick. Go back to it. Okay, in front. Push ourselves. Good. Now with the right hand now. Now the left hand. In front. Left to right. Good, front to back. With our right. Good, good, good. Push yourself. Oh, made a mistake. Good, good, good. And left hand. We're going a little over 2 minutes. That's okay. And good. Okay, 2 ball handling. I don't know if we'll quite go 2 minutes on this one, but stick with me. All right. So we're going to make one sound. Ready? Go. Dribble hard with both. We don't have weak hands. We just have 2 hands. Good. Eyes up, eyes up. 2 sounds. Alternate like a piston. Still push yourself. Stay low, stay low, stay low. Good. Eyes up, eyes up. Back to 1 sound. Good. 2 sounds. Okay, now we did this one before. Dribble 1 high, 1 low. Okay? 1 high, 1 low. Good. Eyes up, eyes up, eyes up. Switch. Other 1 low, other 1 high. And switch. And switch again. Good. Okay, now we're going to go front to back, both hands. Oop. Mistakes are good. Mistakes are good. My band-aid's falling off. Step it and poop. All for you. Good, front to back. Good. All right, so let's work on that triple threat. Stay low, nice athletic position. Half circle. We can go up or we can go down, but we're going to stay in this nice triple threat because from this we're able to dribble like we worked on with that positive step. We're able to shoot or we're able to pass to a teammate. All right, chest pass, bounce pass, overhead pass, whatever it is. But work on that nice triple threat. Keep the ball close to you, do the half circle, and look strong. Like a defender will not be able to take this basketball away from you. All right, let's work on that open dribble. So we're gonna start in that triple threat. We're gonna take our positive step, keep it in our right hand. We're gonna do 4 back and forth, okay? All in our right hand, keep our eyes up, and dribble hard, keep it about waist level. All right, so positive step, go. Triple threat, positive step. Staying with our right hand, keeping our eyes up. Try not to step in this dog poop I put out here. All right, ready to go. And positive step, keep it in our right hand. Okay, now we're gonna do the exact same thing, but with our left hand. So we gotta do that crossover step, do that half circle, step in front of our body, and dribble with our left hand. Same thing, 4 times. Now I got dog poop over here, it's crazy. Good. And 1 more. Left hand, keep those eyes up. That's our open dribble, all right? Now, we're gonna work on our control dribble. So going back and forth, dribbling backwards, dribbling forwards. 5 dribbles back, 5 dribbles forward. Do it 4 times. Protect the ball with our left hand, dribble with our right hand. Staying low, nice athletic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eyes stay up and stay low. Now dribbling hard still. Left hand, same thing. right hand blocks this time. Dribbling backwards, 5 dribbles, eyes up, dribbling low. Eyes up, good. Let's dribble backwards. We'll do this 4 times, both hands. And left hand backwards. One more time, down and back. Good job. Okay, work on that open dribble crossover. Do this 4 times, again, down, back, down, back. And do as many of them as you want to do. Main thing, remember, ball hits the ground, foot hits the ground. You can start slow, just walking. I'm going to my right, so the right foot comes out, ball hits the ground, foot hits the ground. I'm going left, so ball hits the ground, foot hits the ground. Boom. All right, so step out with your right, going right, step out with your left, going left. Go, 4 times. Crossover, 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 crossover. How about I do a crossover step to start this time? Going left. I'm going left, so left foot comes out. I'm going right, so right foot comes out. Left, right. Do that 4 times, all right? So, down and back 1 more time. Let's do another crossover step to start, why not? Crossover. And coming back, I'm just gonna do a regular positive step. Crossover. Ball hits the ground, foot hits the ground. It's that timing. 1 sound. 1 sound. Good. Okay, and the last one, you're either going to want to do this with a teammate, your mom, your dad, your sister, or you can do it against a brick wall as long as it's okay for you to throw it against and you're careful. But I want you to do 10 passes of all 3. The chest pass, the bounce pass, and the overhead pass. Remember, our thumbs point down after every single pass, all right? That's going to make sure that we're good with our aim. It's going to make sure the ball has a nice backwards rotation, easy for our teammate to catch. So remember, 10 chest passes. So we say our teammate's name every single time we pass. So pass it, thumbs end up pointing down. Do that 10 times, 10 chest passes. Then do 10 bounce passes. Remember, the ball bounces between a little farther than halfway between you and your teammate. You can do it where you step straight. You can do it where you step out to the side or step out with a crossover and go the other side. But 10 bounce passes, make sure it's more than halfway and your teammate is able to catch it nice and low, right around their waist level. All right. Last one is the overhead pass. Do 10 times. Still take that positive step. Keep our left foot planted, our right foot step. And I want you to do your overhead pass, thumbs point down, and our hands stay high. They don't fall to the ground. 10 of those with a teammate. All right. So that's all the drills I'm going to show you today. I don't have a hoop, so I can't show you anything about shooting, but I will one day, I promise you. And so if you have any questions, don't hesitate to get a hold of me. I will gladly love to help. I love you. I miss you. Hope you're doing well. Mwah. Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. What's up? God, I'm a dork. Are we on? Yeah. That's all the drills I'm going to show you today. I can't do any shooting dribble or